why I don't drink alcohol and why I chose to live sober lifestyle. That's the topic for today that I want to discuss. And so the first thing that I want to say is because I want to be healthy, I want to live a healthy lifestyle, and I want to be a healthy person. And I think being sober really helps you to be way healthier than the ones that, well, the people that are drinking. And you know, when you're healthy, your physical status and your physical fitness affects your mood. If you are unhealthy, right, and let's say alcohol contributes to that a lot, because there's a lot of people in this world that drink a lot of alcohol, and of course that doesn't contribute to their health. When you are unhealthy, you have less energy. You have less energy. You wanna act less. You wanna do less because you feel bad, and the bad feeling inside of you or bad health status doesn't encourage you to act, take action, and produce something, create value, to act, do your job and stuff like that. So I know that if I'm healthy in that aspect, I'm sober, I will be able to produce much more than I consume alcohol. And I mean, it's a long-term process. It's not just I drink once, but when you start drinking a lot of alcohol, and sometimes you get into alcoholism, you become an alcoholic. That destroys your life, but that's a whole different topic that I'm not going to distinguish today about. But the health aspect is very, very, very important in terms of alcohol. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose to live sober without alcohol. Now the second thing why I chose to live sober is because I want to have core confidence. I want to be natural and completely transparent when I interact with people in social situations. There's a lot of people that cannot be confident or cannot rely on themselves and feel relaxed and confident within themselves when they don't drink alcohol, or if they haven't taken a glass of beer or something before talking to somebody in the dance floor in a social situation. So for me in life, I've decided a long time ago that I want to have a core confidence, and I want to be natural when interacting with people. And there's a lot of times when when we talk about guys approaching women in clubs, in social situations, or even in general, a lot of guys cannot really approach girls and show their intent and that they like the girls that they see being sober. They just need that drink. They just need that glass of beer to drink. They just need that glass of beer to gain confidence, to loosen up, relax, gain some confidence, open their mouth to start talking. Their tongue, of course, starts to relax because they believe the alcohol is going to do its effect, and it's going to relax their brain, and of course they're going to feel more confident and relaxed and more fun and charismatic, enthusiastic, and of course therefore actually they will feel more free to talk to people and to talk to girls and express their personality. But I think that that's not natural. You being tipsy or you being drunk is not a natural personality. Of course, every different person being drunk is different. Alcohol affects the person's behavior, every person's behavior differently according to the person's character. But I think that is not a real character. Being drunk and talking to people or talking to girls, making them, trying to attract them or showing your intent is not, I would say, natural. Your natural personality is being sober. That's what I believe. So I always want to be sober when I interact with people, because I want to always have my natural personality, and I want to bring my natural personality out of myself instead of being drunk and putting that out there when I'm drunk and like losing it up. And of course I found that I don't really need to be drunk or tipsy in order to be relaxed and confident. It's more about the status of your mind and how you use your emotions, what kind of ways you put yourself in a mood, what kind of techniques or methods you use to put yourself in a good mood and relax yourself. And for me, I don't need alcohol for I can relax myself and have as much fun and dance while being sober. And of course I can bring my natural personality out of that, out of myself while being sober, and I can actually be congruent in that personality all the time. So when I talk to people, I'm all the time the same. I can be congruent in my behavior. When drunk people communicate, when drunk guys communicate with girls, when they are drunk, they can be, you know, funny, charismatic, playful, teasing, self-amused and stuff like that. But when they are sober and they meet the same girl during the daytime, they can be completely different. They can be stubborn, they can lack words to say, they might lack confidence, they might not know what to say. So that's just, that's the core thing. I want to be natural. I want to be able to bring my natural personality. I want to just use my natural personality when interacting with people. So I don't need validation from other people. It means that a lot of us, when we are in a group of people, we think, well, oh my God, if I don't drink, what other people are going to say to me? What my friends are going to think of me if I don't drink? I'm going to be apart from the group, or I'm going to be excluded from the group. That's really not I would say, not the right thinking about this whole thing. You should always find validation and recognition and self-respect within yourself. You should never look to the external environment or other people around you to validate you. You have to find validation within yourself. You have to respect and love yourself first in order for other people to respect you. And trying to find validation or recognition, or trying to be included in the group just by drinking alcohol is not really the right thing to do. And of course, I'm not saying, I'm completely tolerant about the people that drink alcohol. I think, well, in my personal opinion, alcohol is not good for you in any case, in any amount. But I'm completely tolerant about people drinking alcohol in moderate cases. But for me, I chose not to drink at all, just to be totally sober, 100%. Yeah, but this validation topic, I mean, this is really, for me, it was key kind of realization, let's say, through my journey of being sober now for 7 years. The third thing why I chose to live sober lifestyle is because when I go out to the club or to the party and I wake up the next morning after the party, I want to feel energized. I want to be full of energy. I want to feel rested. I don't want to be, you know, in pain. I don't want to feel pain in my head. I don't want to have a headache. You know, a lot of people, when they go out or they party, they drink a lot, and they wake up in the morning and they cannot do anything during the rest of the day because they feel bad. They maybe want to vomit. Of course, their body is intoxicated, and of course they cannot be productive during that day or even a couple of days after. And you're actually wasting the day of your life. You're wasting your days of your life, you know, like let's say maybe lying in bed and trying to recover from drinking too much because your body is intoxicated, right? So, you know, I love that feeling. You know, I like to go out, I like to club, I like to party, I like to dance a lot. But when I go out, when I come back home in the morning, let's say 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., maybe I wake up 12 in the afternoon, at 12 in the afternoon, and I feel rested, right? Because I didn't really intoxicate my body, and since I was dancing a lot and party a lot, I was tired, my body was tired. So when I went to sleep, I had relatively good quality of sleep, even though it was half of the day that I was sleeping. But still, I went to sleep like with a healthy, like empty organism, and which of course needed rest, and I got that rest. But when you drink, of course, you wake up in the morning maybe a little bit better, but if you drank a lot and maybe you vomited in that evening, the whole day is going to be fucked up, and you're not going to feel good, and you will not want to do anything else than just, you know, watch movies and lie in the bed and maybe drink water to get your body intoxicated. So yeah, just this thing is for me, it's so let's say, empowering and encouraging, let's say, and that's one of the reasons why I chose to live sober lifestyle. So the fifth thing why I chose to live sober is because I want to have clear memories about the life situations and life experiences that I had in the past. And a lot of people that drink a lot in the evenings, in celebrations, in different kinds of holidays, they forget some parts of their experiences, they forget some parts of their events when they wake up the next morning. Some people don't forget how they got back home, and that's, for me, it's kind of horrible, because, you know, alcohol does for you, it erases, it destroys some nerves in your brain that are responsible for memory, and it deletes it. And for me, I want to remember all the celebrations, all the great moments and victories and events that happened, let's say, in the evening, during the party in the evening, during the holiday, during the celebration. I want to remember everything. And of course, we as humans, we will not remember everything. We are going to remember some moments, and of course, the emotions that we felt during those moments. But still, you know, it's fun to remember things. It's fun to remember things you did during your New Year's night, during your birthday, during your, I don't know, during some other friend's birthday, during some other celebration, right? To remember what you did yesterday. For me, it's important, and I appreciate it. And now let's talk a little bit about the alcohol. I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, but I heard and read a little bit about the alcohol that kind of got me, or helped me to create a perspective about this, let's say, drug, right? Alcohol is basically ethanol. Ethanol is the main ingredient in the alcohol. And what actually ethanol does is a drug. Ethanol is a drug. Ethanol basically suppresses your brain. So when you drink alcohol, it suppresses your brain. It basically relaxes your brain. It stifles your brain, so you relax. If you, it's interesting because we are culturally conditioned to drink alcohol, and it was funny because we learn how to behave while drinking alcohol. So when you see people doing all crazy different kind of shit, all crazy different things, in parties, in different celebrations, even way older people, very mature people, having even businesses or having really good quality jobs, high-paid jobs, and they do stupid shit, they talk bullshit, they sometimes harass people when they are drunk. A lot of times it's not, it's funny because I believe that alcohol is a placebo. Alcohol creates placebo effect. So basically what you believe what alcohol is going to do to you, it's going to do to you. So if you drink alcohol and you believe that it's going to give you confidence, it's going to give you confidence because you believe it. So you drink that glass of beer, or maybe you drink a couple of sips of beer or wine or whatever, maybe vodka, right? And if you believe that it's going to relax you, it's going to help you to relax, it's going to give you confidence, it's going to make you carefree, that will do. Because whenever you believe in something, whenever you believe in a substance or something that has, let's say, kind of a value to you, you tend to make it a reality, you tend to realize in your life, in your actions. So alcohol is, I believe, it's purely a placebo effect. Of course, when a person gets really, really drunk, then of course that's already an effect of a drug, and that's already the result of drinking too much. And of course, when your brains are so much relaxed and stifled because of ethanol that they cannot process information, situations anymore. So that's already the different bit. But if you drink, if you're tipsy and if you don't reach that really, really high level of drunkenness, then it's purely a placebo effect. And that's, again, people learn how to behave while drinking alcohol. So that's why we see a lot of people doing different kinds of things. I mean, let's say sometimes horrible things, sometimes stupid things when they're drunk. Because they actually allow themselves to do that because they can blame them later that it was, you know, oh, it was alcohol. I'm sorry, I was drunk. It was alcohol, but they forget that actually it's their responsibility to take responsibility for their actions, not that the alcohol is responsible for their actions. And a lot of people actually make excuses saying, oh, I'm drunk, I was drunk, I'm sorry, I was drunk. And it kind of, and a lot of people in the society sometimes, and a lot of times, actually justify it. They let it be a true explanation why a person did something. You know, that's, I think, not good. People need to take responsibility for their actions before consuming any kind of substances. And if they consume substances and they got drunk and they did something, it's their responsibility. It's not the substance of alcohol. It's not the alcohol. It's their responsibility. They drank a lot. They made a decision to drink alcohol, and they did therefore that. But again, alcohol is a placebo effect, and it's purely, according into my opinion. In my opinion, it's purely based on the beliefs that you have that the alcohol is going to help you to behave in a certain way. It's going to give you confidence or some kind of status or characteristic qualities that will, let's say, improve your interactions, your relaxation and interaction with people, and how you behave around people in the environment when you are drunk. Yeah, so that's about alcohol. Now, some facts about the alcohol. I see my battery's running out, but I think I'll manage to do it. So, basically, according to Lithuania's statistics department, in 2012, the consumption of alcohol per person in Lithuania for a person which is 15 years old or older was 14.1 liters of alcohol, pure alcohol, per person during the year. What is pure alcohol? Pure alcohol is ethanol. What is pure alcohol? Is basically 70 volume. So if you take vodka, usually vodka is 35 volume. So pure alcohol is 70 volume. That's a lot of alcohol. And if we take into account all the illegally made alcohol, this is called shadow economy, and also consume alcohol, this number would rise up to 18.1 liters of alcohol per person, including 15 years old and older person in Lithuania. So that consumption again would be around 18 liters of pure alcohol for a person. And what's funny about it is that, let's say I don't drink, so the burden of alcohol consumption from people that don't actually drink alcohol would go on to the other people that drink. So let's say that's even more. So it means that some people are consuming double or 3 times more than the average. That's actually that's a lot. That's a big number. That's a big number of consumption of alcohol consumption. So just think about it. And in the end, what I want to say is this: everyone has a right to do what they want to do, because it's their life. I just made a decision to live sober because I think it's a better way of living, but I have a complete tolerance to everyone that drinks alcohol, because it's their life, it's their decision. We live in a free society and we have rights to do whatever we want to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that, you know, this video is gonna touch someone and just kind of make one curious about what they're doing, and maybe make some according judgments, or, you know, maybe you're gonna come up with some realizations about what I have talked today about. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, you know, leave comments below, you know, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.